What is up, everybody? Welcome to a deck profile for a deck that's not really seen. It's not meta, but it's a fun deck I've been having fun with. So we're going to get into it. This is Time Thief. So we're going to start with hand traps, 3 Ash, standard, 3 Gamma on the driver. It's somewhat standard. It's very important we get the key normal summon. It's very important we get its effect off. It attributes itself for cost, so Gamma is live, and thus we can create a level 8 synchro if need be. This is our key normal summon, Time Thief Regulator. It attributes itself to summon out 2 Time Thieves with different names. Its other effect is when an Exceed monster you control is destroyed by battle, while this card's in the graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. So this deck is essentially rank 4 turbo, is basically what I would describe it as. 3 Winders. You summon this one out, it's Stratos, it searches out a Time Thief. You can detach a XYZ from a detach material from XYZ control to summon it out. Bezel Ship. If you control XYZ, you can detach the material, summon ship from grave. Again, rank 4 turbo is basically what the idea is. Chrono Coder, I can't remember this name, is the last Time Thief that we play. It essentially stops the battle phase, and it's level 4. And you can use it to make, El Mirage. For the non-Time Thief stuff, Raidraptors, we play Strangle Lannis. Can't never pronounce the name. If you control a dark, you can summon it out. You can revive a Raidraptor. Is it Raidraptor or is it dark? One level 4, you can revive a level 4 or lower Raidraptor from your grave. Again, rank 4 turbo. That is the key to this deck. Raider's Wing. This counts as a Phantom Knight and a Raidraptor, and I think another card. This card is always treated as a Phantom Knight and Raidraptor. If it's in your hand or graveyard, you can detach one material from your dark XYZ monster, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. When it's used as material for a dark, it gains the effect of your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. That's not always relevant. Again, this is just level 4 extender, basically. 1 Mimic Cry. As part of the Wise Tricks effect, you summon that, and you banish it to search your deck for the Phantom Knight Raidraptor counter trap for another negate. 1 Single. This card is a extender that you search off the Force Tricks. Then lastly, a small rocket package. Well, not lastly, sorry. Small rocket package, quick launch, summon out Rocket Tracer. I'm supposed to play Silver Rocket. I just don't have the card. So, using Metal Rocket as a replacement for the time being. Again, this is a tuner. It's level 4. So, you can use this to make Savage. Warlord Savage Dragon. 3 Parallel Exceeds. Again, rank 4 turbo. Lastly, boots to send off the Rusty. Spells, 3 Quick Launch. To summon out the Rocket Tracer. 1 Rank Up Magic Shave Force. This is to summon out Cyber Dragon Infinity. 1 Phantom Knight's Rank Up Magic Force, the new quick play. Use it to summon out the Arc Rebellion while you have Rusty out. You get a free pop. And also, you can make this card become 10,000, like 10,000 attack or something, and just OCK. Searchable off Rusty and also Boots. Time Thief Startup, you summon a Time Thief from your hand. Cold by the Grave for hand trap negation. That is it for the spells. For the traps, 3 Shade, level 4s. That's why we play it. 1 Fogblade, negate. Raidraptor, Phantom Knight's Claw, a negate. Time Thief Retrograde, negate. For the extra deck, 1 Warlord Savage Dragon. This card is super easy to summon. It's a dark. and it's negates. That's the best way to put it. For the links, 1 El Mirage, summon out Chrono, use Chrono to make this, summon out Parallax Seed, use this effect to summon out another Parallax Seed, make a rank 4, 1 Lambda to make sure your Gamma is always live, 1 Wise Tricks, make it with with Force Tricks and the single to make this. It would summon out the Mimic Cry, and you make another you make another rank 4. Then you can set the Shape Force. Sorry, I have a hard time remembering card names. It's really bad. Lastly, for the links, 1 Rusty. For the most part, you go into Wise and Rusty the most out of the links. Rusty, again, this deck is practically all darks. So you summon out Rusty affects then Boots. Rusty will then set the Fog Blade or the rank up, while Boots will then search the other. Plus Rusty will get you a pop during your opponent's turn because of the rank up magic. 2 Force Tricks, search your deck for a level 4 Wing Beast. Through the combo, which I'll show you after this video, we're going to use both Force Tricks. 2 Redoers, we use 1 maybe, but for options, we play 2. 1 Perpetua, can't remember her name. Attached material to an XYZ for my deck. Can use her to cycle out Time Thieves from my grave as well. She's predominantly I use her as material for the Arc Rebellion during my opponent's turn for a free pop. Raiders Knight, level 4, lower dark. 1 Tornado Dragon, you can replace this for something, I don't know what. So essentially Tornado Dragon is the flex spot of the extra deck. 1 Abyss Dweller to stop the graveyard plays. And lastly, for the extra deck, 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity and 1 Arc Rebellion XYZ Dragon. It's a negate we can make pretty easily. Arc Rebellion is a pop that we make with the Phantom Knight's Rank of Magic, and also you can detach material, it gains attack, and can OTK. So, we're going to do a combo. Basically, I'm going to assume your opponent has no hand traps, is what I'm going to assume. Simply put, Regulator is all you need, or any way to make a rank 4, but Regulator is the best way. So you summon out Regulator, activates effects, summon out 2 Time Thieves. You're going to summon out the Winder and the Bezel Ship. In defense, I'm going to use... Yeah. I'm trying to figure out zoning. Summon out these 2, Redoer effect, add Retrograde, make a 4 into Force Tricks. Force Tricks, you're going to detach Bezel Ship. Search your deck for the single. Summon it out. Activate Ship's effect and grave. Detach the Winder. Then from here you link away these 2 into Wise Tricks. It doesn't particularly matter what zone you place it in. I'm just going to, for simplicity, place it over here. Then use this effect to summon out a Wing Beast. You're going to summon out Mimic. Overlay Mimic and Bezel for a second Force Tricks. It doesn't matter which one you detach for material here, but you're going to detach the Mimic to add Strangle. So you're going to have 3 other cards in hand, and what those 3 other cards are doesn't particularly matter. They could be extenders. Because actually Force Tricks effect, Wise Tricks are going to allow me to set the Rank of Magic Shape Force. You pay half your life points, and you can rank up a XYZ from the grave. So I'm going to activate that. Pay 4,000 life points at this point. We're going to revive the Force Tricks and rank that up into Cyber Dragon Infinity. From this point, we're going to summon out Strangle, link these away into our Rusty Bardiche. So we're not going to get Rusty yet. What we're going to do is activate Strangle to revive Singing. From here we make Redoer. Tap our Time Thief so we can have Retrograde live. Banish Mimic from our grave to search Fam Knight's Claw. So this would be 2 negates so far. We can activate Rusty from this point, sending, Silent Boots effect. Rusty will then set Fogblade or Shade, depending on if you open up Fogblade in hand. So that's 3 negates. Effect of Boots, search your deck for the rank up or the Shade, depending on which one you open, yet again. For example, if we have a Shade in hand and a Quick Launch as 2 of our other cards, we could then use Quick Launch to summon out the Rocket Tracer. That goes to grave. Set the Shade Brigadine, because we don't have a trap card in our grave. We can then use Shade Brigadine, flip it, Chainlink 1 Shade, Chainlink 2 Rocket Tracer. Rocket Tracer would then pop the Shade to summon out Metal from our deck. And from this point, you can go one of 2 ways depending on how you opened. You can either go into another rank 4. In this case, it'd probably be you'd make Perpetua. Or, because Rocket Tracer is a tuner, you could synchro them away for Borload Savage, and then use Savage effect to equip the Wise Tricks, thus giving him 2 negates. Again, also, that same play can happen if we open up Gamma. If we open up Gamma and use the Gamma when they try to ash the regular effect, we would end with Savage. Then with the Rocket Tracer Quick Launch stuff, we would then have the rank 4. And then Boots would then search our Phantom Knights, Raycup Force, and we would have that set. So, that's just the way this deck can go. This is what I've worked out so far. Naturally, there's going to be some variations, and I'm still working on learning the deck if they Nibiru, or to play around Nibiru. I know I can make Lambda if I have Gamma in hand, and if they chain Nibiru, I can activate Gamma because of Lambda's effect. So, that is going to be it for this video. This is kind of how the combo looks, and I'll see you guys next time.